the Weatherford College Jazz Orchestra. The Weatherford College Jazz Orchestra, everyone. Led by Frederick Sanders, the Weatherford College Jazz Orchestra. We'll hear one more number from them in one moment. Yep. It is great to have you here today. Welcome to kind of a historic day at Weatherford College. And I'm going to introduce today's Master of Ceremonies. He is a 30-plus year broadcaster. He has a nationally syndicated show called Talking Tracks that you can find on Spotify and all over the internet. And he is one of two brand new Weatherford College board members. Please welcome Dave Calley, our MC.
Well, welcome everybody here tonight. I have to leave this on, right? No? I can take it off? Perfect. I'd love to. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to have you. How about the Weatherford College Jazz Orchestra? I knew you when you were a jazz band. And now, a jazz orchestra. Here they are, led by Frederick Sanders, playing Brian's Bounce. Let them hear it. All right. The Weatherford College Jazz Orchestra, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very nice. Very nice. All right. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce some very nice people, some important people. There's one right there. Ladies and gentlemen, Weatherford College trustee Dan Carney is sitting right there. We also have Leela Morris. I saw her. There you are. Judy McAnally. Judy, is she here? We welcome you all. Speaking of legendary, the legendary Weatherford College Foundation president, Bob Glenn. Where's Bob? Class of 1923. Where's Bob? The reason that Bob is here is the same reason most of you are here, the complimentary lunch being served right after this is over with. We'll also have a groundbreaking for the new Workforce and Emerging Technologies building at 1:30. Now, having said that, let's recognize those folks from Imperial Construction. Where are you? Imperial? Right there. Good to see you. Welcome. And, of course, the masterminds at Huckabee Architects who are here today. Huckabee? Right there. Two masterminds right there. Hey, a special shout out and thanks to Teresa Hutchison. Where are you, Teresa? To Shelley Gibson, Larry Gillespie, Dwayne Durrett. Where's Dwayne? Dwayne. I hope you enjoyed the drum solo earlier. That's right up your alley. One of the great drummers, Dwayne Durrett. And Joe Nichikowski. Where's he? Joseph? Aaron Davidson as well. Thank you all for everything that you do, not just for today and getting this situated and ready, but for what you do on a daily basis here at Weatherford College. I'd like to introduce, at this time, a very gifted pianist. There she is. I want to make sure she was here. A very gifted pianist at Weatherford College. She's going to be playing a piece by Sergei Prokofiev. See, I tried to get her to play something by Ray Price, but, you know, it's a little easier to say that name than this other stuff here. But, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, if you will, on the Steinway D. Is that right? She's playing the Steinway D? Che-Un Lee. Here she is. Wow. Wait. Take another bow. Take another bow. That was fantastic. Sheun. Okay, while you're there, I'm wondering, can you do maybe some great balls of fire, a whole lot of shaking going on? No? Okay. Sheun has become so popular on the campus, she's thinking about dropping her last name and just being like Sheun, like Cher, Madonna, Elvis, Brent, you know. It's my pleasure now to introduce an old friend. As a matter of fact, an old friend of Weatherford and Parker County, a man who has supported education in Weatherford and Parker County for many, many years. He and I served together on the WISD Board of Trustees together. I know what a heart he has for not just education, but for people. And he's proved that as mayor of Weatherford, a man who's supported the Weatherford College Foundation, one of the driving forces behind the city's award-winning partnership of the Roundabout. Ladies and gentlemen, your mayor, Paul Pascal.
Well, there's nothing like being the person that follows a world-class pianist that performs a beautiful piece by memory, and I have a 90-second introduction, and I have every word of it written down before me. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a very special day for the Weatherford community. It's very special in many ways, just as every day is in the city of Weatherford. And I want to tell you why. In the center of the city of Weatherford, there's a tall hill, and an institution of higher education sits on top of that hill named Weatherford College. Weatherford College is a diamond in our community. It's a situation and it's an environment where people can stay close and go far. And I'm excited today to provide the introduction for a person that I admire and respect immensely, Dr. Todd Allen Farmer. He's a Weatherford High School graduate, a graduate of Weatherford College, and also a fellow Tarleton Texan. After completing his bachelor's degree at Tarleton, he entered the private sector and began a very successful journey, having success from the very beginning. And then there was this invitation that changed everything. The invitation came from a personal friend who was an elementary school teacher, and at that time he asked his friend Todd to come visit his classroom and to read to his students. Well, in Todd's own words, he told me, from the moment that he read to these young students, he knew that he was hooked on education. Todd went back to college to obtain a teaching certificate and then quickly followed with a Master of Education. As you know, he also obtained his doctorate. Dr. Farmer's first employment opportunity in education started as a fifth grade teacher. But quickly he was promoted into an administrative role and then was promoted and promoted and promoted. I describe Dr. Farmer as a man of action. He researches, studies, seeks input from stakeholders, and he develops excellent strategies for the advancement of Weatherford College. And let me tell you what, when Dr. Farmer makes a decision or you hear an announcement, you can expect things to start happening quickly. Dr. Farmer is a person that means what he says. His words carry integrity and kindness, mixed with a level of intensity and a non-negotiable expectation for excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the 20th president of Weatherford College, Dr. Todd Allen Farmer.
Well, thank you, Mayor Pascal, and thank you all for so much for being here today. And welcome to the 2020 Presidential Luncheon. How about our new Director of Jazz Studies, Frederick Sanders, our student musicians, and all that are represented here today. Thank you, students, for being here. I also want to thank all of our team members from our Mineral Wells, our Wise County, and our Granbury locations for driving in today. It is great to see each of you. Well, 2020 has truly been a challenging year, yet it has been a year filled with accomplishments. In a matter of months, Weatherford College became one of the few all-Steinway institutions in the great state of Texas. We beat institutions like Baylor, UNT, and Texas Tech in the race to become an all-Steinway institution. And we are now collaborating with the Steinway & Sons Corporation, the Buddy Holly Center, and a few other respected institutions in a first-of-its-kind beta test group to develop internet-based piano instruction. This global recognition in the arts is raising the institutional profile of Weatherford College like never before. We are now attracting world-class artists. Weatherford College has also been approved by both the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board and the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools to award baccalaureate degrees. We have already started our Bachelor of Science in Nursing program and expect our first graduates next summer. We have made application to begin a bachelor's degree in organizational leadership next fall and have a bachelor's degree in technology in the planning stages. In addition to bachelor's degrees, we have added a new vet tech program in collaboration with the City of Weatherford and Parker County. Through a partnership with the Parker County Hospital District, we have opened a new telemedicine program in the Coyote Clinic. Weatherford College was voted the second safest college or university in the great state of Texas. We've hired a new golf coach and are set to launch men's golf and women's tennis this summer. And volleyball will be added for the first time in the fall 2022 semester. We are now the only college in NJCAA Region 5 with artificial turf on our softball field, and we are currently raising private funds to install artificial turf on our baseball field next summer. For the first time in our distinguished institutional history, all of our NJCAA athletic programs qualified for Academic Team of the Year honors. Excellence is our new norm, both in the classroom and on the competition surfaces. With help from our friends at the city and private donors, we completed the new award-winning roundabout, added premium seating in the Betty Jo Graber Athletic Center, and finished the north parking lot expansion. Nan Kingsley generously donated Blue STEM Studios to Weatherford College. We are currently making the Nan and Bob Kingsley building classroom ready for a new audio engineering program and plan to have a ribbon-cutting open house event in the first quarter of 2021. During a global pandemic, we have improved our facilities, improved faculty and staff wages, and enhanced student success. We have produced Grammy Award-winning artists, professional athletes, and dynamic business and community leaders. We have awarded a record number of scholarships, and the net assets of the Weatherford College Foundation are at an all-time high. In the face of COVID-19 financial challenges, other institutions cut both academic and athletic programs. While others retreated, you marched forward. While others wilted under adversity, you rose to the challenge and expanded our students' educational opportunities. Others crumbled and you stood tall. Others fell back and you advanced. When COVID hit, you hit back. You showed everyone that we are Weatherford College and we will not fail. We are aggressively marching forward, and we're just getting started. Please take a look at this short clip of our new workforce and emerging technology building. This beautiful, yeah, that's right, give it up. This beautiful new $30 million, 70,000 square foot workforce and emerging technologies building will be the first in a series of new buildings. We are leveraging state agency money, raising private funds, being awarded federal, state, and philanthropic foundation grants like never before. Together, we will continue to surge forward. We will form additional partnerships, carve new pathways, expand educational opportunities, and create new knowledge. We are an institution older than the University of Texas at Austin, older than Texas A&M University. We are poised to springboard from that rich institutional history into a dynamic future filled with enhanced educational opportunities. The greatest days of Weatherford College do not lie in the past. Our greatest days lie just ahead. Service is one of the three pillars of the higher education mission of teaching, scholarship, and service. Our integrity as an institution will be defined by how well we treat the least among us. This year, as I considered possible recipients of the Presidential Service Award, many names came to mind. We had so many team members who went above and beyond this year to serve our students and our community. Ultimately, one individual service stood out. Aaron Davidson, please join me on stage. We have made a concerted effort to highlight the community in community college. Even before COVID, Erin and her team served a record number of meals. In addition to the students, faculty, and staff that were fed on a daily basis, Erin and her team prepared meals for the Optimist Club, the Lions Club, Christian Men's Fellowship, the Ex-Students Group, the Weatherford College Foundation, donor luncheons, committee luncheons, the presidential luncheon, such as today, and many other groups. And then COVID hit. Erin and her team had the awesome responsibility of ensuring the food safety of all of our educational stakeholders. She provided special meals for the students residing in the residence halls. Erin and her team cleaned, re-cleaned, and then cleaned again all the food preparation services. Erin never once complained about the incredible demands that were placed upon her. She, like so many of you, simply rose to the occasion and got the job done. Erin Davidson, for your exceptional service to our students and all of our educational stakeholders, it is my distinguished privilege to present you with the 2020 Presidential Service Award. Last year, we launched our Culture of Caring movement. Whether you're talking about exceptional advising, caring classroom instruction and communication, the growth of our PTK chapter, or excellence in athletics, I see evidence of our culture of caring across our campuses and in the faces of our students. Our culture of caring is rooted in the core value of love. One special individual has consistently demonstrated actions of love worthy of presidential acknowledgement. Leela Morris, please join me on stage. In addition to aggressively supporting wage increases, Leela Morris has attended a record number of student events. Before I even started as president, I went to a baseball game, and there was Leela. She's attended basketball games, jazz performances, art shows, commencement ceremonies, workforce program graduations, piano concerts, college trips to Austin, Marble Falls, and New York City. She attends Board of Trustees meetings, Foundation Board meetings, ag conferences, academic conferences, and professional organization conferences. Every event I attend, there is Leela Morris. Leela is a strong advocate for students, for faculty and staff, for our testing center, and for all things Weatherford College. Leela Morris, for your exceptional love as demonstrated by your extraordinary commitment to Weatherford College, it is my privilege to award you with this core value coin. The presidential core values of faith, hope, and love are at the heart of our institutional culture. Faith in our students, faculty, staff, and community. Hope that our shared future can be even brighter than our distinguished past. And love, a love that transcends all that divides us and flows uncontrollably from the hilltop of Weatherford College to every student in the Weatherford College service area. This year, I ask you to join me and to embrace faith, hope, and love like never before. This year, I ask you to love one another and this incredible institution like never before. And this year, I ask you through love to change lives like never before. To the students who are present today, to the students who may be watching via Facebook Live or other social media platforms, and to the students who may be viewing this recording in the future, I say, Weatherford College is your college. Our faculty and staff care about you and your success. Our generous donors care about you and your success. Our community cares about you and your success. You are our highest priority. You are surrounded by people who care about you and want you to succeed. Weatherford College is your college. This is your opportunity to work hard and turn your dreams into reality. I challenge you to seize this opportunity. Make a better life for yourself. Realize the American dream. To the faculty and staff, both present and viewing online, I say thank you for your dedication to our students. 2020 has been a year of challenges. I sincerely thank you for spending yourself in a worthy cause. I leave you with an excerpt from a famous speech delivered in Paris, France in 1910, known as The Man in the Arena. Theodore Roosevelt famously stated, "It is not the critic who counts, nor the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who actually strives to do the deeds, who knows the great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat. You have been in the arena during the challenges of COVID-19. While others have succumbed to negativity and despair, you have provided hope and opportunity. Together, we are spending ourselves in a worthy cause. Together, we begin a new chapter in the distinguished history of Weatherford College. Together, we protect and preserve the precious flame of knowledge. You are important to our cause. You are Weatherford College, and together, we will show the world that Weatherford College changes lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Farmer. I'd like to remind everybody that we're going to go out and have lunch now. And we also are going to be breaking ground on the new center. And Brent Baker wanted me to remind everybody, if you didn't get a presidential award, you're going to get a free t-shirt. We have the t-shirts right outside there. Everybody gets a free Weatherford College t-shirt along with a great barbecue lunch. So let's go have some lunch. Thank you.